So I got the Redhorn, and I thought it'd be a fun idea to put Eula's crit damage to 300% with this, and just kind of test her out because I know a lot of people are wondering if Redhorn is a good weapon for her because everyone's saying, "Oh, we need a crit claymore," and now it's finally out. But this is not it. I'm just gonna say that spoilers ahead. It's even with the 300% crit damage build, it almost gets out damaged by other options, and they are more consistent or straight up just out damage a 300% crit damage Eula. So if you're going for this weapon, you better have Itto or you're a dedicated Noel main. That's all I'll say. We're gonna test this in the Abyss as well. I mean, it's still a good weapon for her, but I don't even think it does better than Serpent Spine. Well, I guess Serpent Spine is a good weapon, so there's that. It does look cool on her though with C1. Okay, now we're in the Abyss. We're just going to test it in some different scenarios. This is perfect for Eula. Crit rate buff from Rosario. This is 300% crit damage, by the way. Bennett buff for attack because Redhorn's lacking attack. And then Raiden for some damage percent bonus and superconduct because there's no damage bonus for her ultimate. I know a lot of people were saying that the passive for Redhorn would increase Eula's auto attacks by a lot. That isn't really the case because they're saying you get 30% auto attack or defense per Grimheart stack, but it's really not that much for Eula. Here I just want to see if she can one cycle the Geovishaps, which she should be able to do pretty comfortably because it's still 88.2 crit damage, which would definitely improve her burst a little bit, I would think. So she'll overkill these pretty comfortably. Now with enemies that she probably can't one-shot, this is a really good test to see her damage potential. Again, this is with 300% crit damage, so she's not going to be as consistent, but she's got Bennett buff, Raiden at damage percent buff, and superconduct, so still pretty favorable conditions. And she didn't crit there, which is unfortunate on 2 of them, but she should be able to finish them off. So if you have a Redhorn lying around, I don't know why you would, but if you do, it's definitely good on Eula. Still not better than the Unforged, Serpent Spine, Broken Pines, or Gravestone as consistent options though. So this is my build with Unforged. It'll be the same crit ratio with Gravestone and Broken Pines as well. I'll tell you now that Unforged Unshielded is strictly worse than Gravestone, but I consistently with a shield, I would say it overtakes it. Broken Pines is R2, but it's only a difference of a few attack percent points, so it's not that big of a difference. And Serpent Spine, I need to put a crit damage hat on with 4 Pale Flame, so it kind of evens out the playing field. And you'll see the comparison here between the hits with each weapon. So like I said, I'm not going to do these fights over and over because I don't want to spend hours on just Masanori. But even without Superconduct or her hold E to reduce their Fizz res, you can see that this one on the N4 hit 20k, 20.8k with Serpent Spine R3. So this is definitely a really strong option. This is a consistent build as well, which is really nice. I'm gonna miss a lot of stacks here. I missed one right there. Missed a hit there, but this still hits for 264k, which is really good. This is Unforged with no shield. Like I said, I would say this is better than Wolf's Gravestone because Wolf's Gravestone's proc is really impractical. If you're getting enemies to below 30% HP, they're already dead and your burst won't really matter. So I'd still say Unforged is better overall, if you have it, that is. Don't pull for this specifically either. So missed a ton of stacks, but still hit 258k. So unshielded, I would say Serpent Spine's even better, but yeah. And her undisputed best in slot Broken Pines. It just works for her perfectly. Everything lines up. There's no condition on the proc. It's you just normal attacking to get the proc. And you can see it hits way harder overall. I had to start with the burst so that I can line up with the proc, but yeah, you can see her normals are hitting quite hard as well. So again, I think it was interesting to test this, but remember that these three weapons are using consistent crit damage ratios too, and they're hitting just as hard, if not way harder, like in Broken Pines' case. So don't pull Redhorn specifically for Eula if you're looking for a weapon for her. Just wait for Broken Pines or maybe a Jade Claymore in the future. Alright, enjoy this clip of me using Broken Pines and her normal crit ratio to one-shot these Monster King. And thanks for watching all the way to the end. See you next time.